A major setback for Trump's immigration policies. What this judiciary decision means. In a landmark decision on Wednesday, a federal judge has put the brakes on President Trump's aggressive attempt to limit the country's asylum process, dealing a significant setback to his broader immigration crackdown. This decision came from U.S. District Judge Randolph Moss, who sided with 13 asylum seekers and 3 immigrant rights organizations. They challenged the legality of a presidential proclamation that Trump issued immediately upon returning to office. This proclamation had aimed to prevent many migrants from applying for asylum, a fundamental protection for those seeking refuge in the United States. Judge Moss's ruling emphasized that neither the provisions of the Immigration and Nationality Act INA nor the Constitution grants the president the sweeping powers claimed in the proclamation. He noted that enforcing asylum laws is primarily Congress's role, and the executive branch cannot simply reshape these regulations by itself. This assertion challenges the notion that the president can sidestep existing laws to put in place a new framework for handling immigration, which remains a topic of heated debate. Here's where it gets controversial. Trump's proclamation described a perceived invasion at the U.S.-Mexico border, a term that has stirred significant controversy and differing opinions about the legitimacy and implications of such language. Critics argue that using such terminology may foster a hostile environment towards migrants and can influence policy in ways that challenge human rights criteria. What do you think about this dual focus on national security and the rights of asylum seekers? The judge's decision also included a provision confirming a group of people affected by the president's proclamation as a class, meaning they are collectively entitled to the protection of the ruling. However, the judge has delayed this order by 2 weeks to allow the government to challenge it in the appeals court. Lee Gellert, a lawyer with the ACLU, called the ruling pivotal, underscoring that American laws crafted by Congress must be upheld even by the president. The judgment is a reminder of how intricate immigration laws are and the balance that must be maintained between national security and human rights. What are your thoughts on ensuring such rights are protected during times of heightened security concerns? Reach out in the comments and let us know your perspective.